You may be asked a question, difference between calculate and calculate table. See, calculate is there to calculate the measures and calculate table is for table. That's the main difference. So calculate takes an input, an expression that evaluates to a scalar and returns a scalar value. This means the expression can be only return a single value such as a number or a text string. An expression is evaluated in modified filter context. The table expression filter applies a table object as filter. A table object could be reference to a model table, but it is more likely to be a function returning a table object. Filter can be used to apply complex filter conditions, including those that cannot be defined by Boolean expression. Calculate is a function that allows calculate an expression in the specific context. Context is set of filters applied to a measure or expression it is in. Calculate table takes as an input expression that evaluates a table and returns a table. This means that the expression can return a set of rows such as a list of customer, list of products. A table expression is evaluated in a modified filter context. Filter can be used to apply the complex filter condition, including those that cannot be defined by a Boolean expression. So you can have filter condition in calculate and calculate table both, which can give the results. Calculate gives you a measure, calculate tables gives you a table. We can take a very simple example. So let me showcase you some of the measures which I've created. So one of the measure which I created and I'm using here is this calculate net item brand equals to brand 1. So I'm simply giving a condition in the filter section of the calculate. So first section is an expression where I'm giving a measure. Instead of measure, I could have given sum of net value or sum of gross value, or I could have done some kind of a calculation, divide A by B, divide sum of A by sum of B actually, or divide measure A by measure B. These kind of calculation I could have given. Here I am giving my filter conditions. I can give multiple filter conditions. So here I am giving the filter condition without using a filter function. Now in the second one, here if you see brand 1 net 2, which is I'm using here, which is only showing one value, I'm using the filter function to give the filter condition. Same way I have purchase brand where I'm concatenating the items brands which I purchased, and I'm also giving a filter where the gross sales is not blank. Then similarly there are time intelligence function which actually takes like dates MTD, dates QTD or dates YTD, which actually returns a table which is part of the model. Now these are the different way I can provide the filtering to a calculate, and this kind of calculation where I'm actually providing a dates MTD function which is going to return a table. The context is really important, whether we are getting the date from the row context or from the filter context. Based on that the entire calculation will happen. So now let's look at the calculate table. If I want a table, I can actually go ahead and say here, let's say new table, and here I can say calculate table, and I can use item, and then I can say item brand equals to brand 1. So this is calculate table for me. This is creating a table that was creating a measure. Okay, so here the complex calculations are creating measures for me. So these are the few things you can tell when you will be asked a question, what is the difference between calculate and calculate table.